Hello, thank you for joining me again. It is Tuesday morning, it's June 29th. We are almost halfway through this year, which is just wild to me. I'm sure to many of you too. So let's kind of take a look at where we're at. Good morning, Alex. Gonna do a little bit of real estate real talk here today because as I'm representing some sellers, morning Scott, as I'm representing some sellers in the market, I'm seeing some of you buyers out there submitting offer after offer on listings and not getting the bid. So I want to talk to you this morning about what do you need to do to win this offer. First thing is you show the seller how qualified you are. Stop with the buyer letters, the love letters. We know that you love the house or you wouldn't be making an offer. We don't really necessarily want to or need to know about your family situation, but what my seller wants to know is what's your credit score? How much money are you putting down? Good morning, Mark. How qualified of a buyer are you? Do you have a contract for your job? Have you been there for 20 years? Do you currently own your own home? So communicate that with the seller's agent, and you're going to go a lot further than just telling the seller how much that they love your home. NAR says right now that they get an average of 5 offers per listing. So they're sifting through these. They're not going to read your letters. Sorry, I'm just going to have to tell you. FHA, USDA, VA buyers, we know that you have the toughest road because when you go to put your offer in on a property, not only do you have to qualify, but the seller understands that they're going to have more obstacles that they're going to have to jump to get you to purchase that home. So they're going to have to potentially do repairs. So as an FHA, USDA, VA buyer, be prepared to offer that seller an option. Hey, I'll take care of those repairs. I'll take care of repairs up to $1,000, $1,500. I will help you help me get this property. So definitely one thing that we want to see if we see an offer from an FHA buyer. Keep your closing costs out of the contract or to a minimum. Understanding some buyers that are putting zero money down need help with closing costs. Then up your price, give that seller more money so that covers the closing costs. Otherwise, you're probably going to be set aside and out. Conventional and everybody else. So I have some notes here, obviously. Keep inspections to a minimum. The more inspections that you want as a buyer, the more hurdles the seller then has to jump in order to get to closing. If you need a radon inspection, get a or if you'll still buy the home, let's say with radon in it, just get the radon inspection done after you close. If it's not a make or break, then do it after you've bought the property. Do an inspection for your purposes only, or continue to tell this buyer or tell the seller that you'll inspect the property, but you're not going to nitpick them. So you won't be asking for repairs if they're under $2,000, $3,000. That helps the seller know that you're looking for your knowledge in the future, not to back out or get out of the contract. Don't give yourselves 20 days to get an inspection. We want to see those inspections, and I say we, the seller wants to see those inspections done within a week because they need to know, are you in or are you out? If not, we got to move over. We got to move on. Can you cover a difference in the appraisal? If the appraisal comes in short, do you have money as a buyer to kind of cover that difference? Possession. What does the seller want for possession? Do they need 30 days to get out of that home to buy the next property or move to the next home? A communication, having your agent call the listing agent and say, what do you need? What does your seller want to see here for possession time frame can go a long way. I cannot believe the number of offers that I get from agents when I represent the seller that I never hear from that agent. They don't call me. They don't say, what does your seller want to see? What does your seller need? When they do, a lot of times, that can make the big difference. Write a clean offer. Don't ask for, personal property. to be in that contract if the seller isn't already offering. So they may have an awesome looking refrigerator, but if they're not offering to leave it, you may want to keep that out of the contract because it could be a deal breaker, or that next buyer might be willing to go buy their own, so they're going to go with that buyer. It is a very intense seller market right now. So as buyers agents, we need to help you win. And so these are just some tips to help you do so. Right now in the Tiffin and Seneca County market, our properties are kind of down again. We only had 5 new listings come on the market. That's a little less than we've seen the last couple weeks, but that's to be expected. Again, I think they'll probably pick up after the 4th of July. We had 2 price decreases and 8 homes go under contract and 7 properties sold this past week. So again, we continue to be in a deep seller's market. So buyers, if you need help, if you have questions about what you need to do, ask your agent, call me, text me. We know that it's very difficult out there right now to win that home, so we want to help you. So thanks so much and have a great day.